Greetings everybody, I'm Lobo, and welcome to episode 12 of my Minecraft survival series. Now, I want to start today's episode by doing something a little different. You see, we have our four directions laid out. We have east, north, west, and south, all connected to these redstone lamps with pressure plates in front of them, and we stand on the pressure plates. Any of them, the corresponding lamp will light up. So today what I wanted to do is a little location scouting, and basically how we're going to decide which direction we go in is we're going to close our eyes and throw a dart at a map. I mean, this is the equivalent of that. What we're going to do is look up at the sky, close our eyes, and shoot an arrow up there, and, you know, wherever it lands, hopefully on a pressure plate and not my head, then we'll head in that direction. Ready? We're spinning, we're spinning, we're spinning. Aim. I don't know what I'm aiming at because everything looks the same. And fire! All right, and here it comes, here it comes. This is scary. All right. Which way is that? All right, let's pillar back down. So we can see which way we're heading. We're going south. Now we're going to use our Nether portal right here as a starting location, and that's because if we do find anywhere interesting, I want to be able to link it up through Nether tunnels. And the reason why I want to do that is because it's generally faster to travel in the Nether than it is in the overworld, by like 800% faster. So let's get started. Now, I wasn't originally planning to record this segment. The reason why I ended up hitting that little red button is just in case anything interesting happened. If all of a sudden I start the episode with no armor and 0 levels, you're going to wonder what happened. At least I hope you would. I mean, just show a little concern. But but I just wanted to get in a little location scouting because we're gonna scout for the location of our epic wither battle. See, last episode we talked about the need for a beacon, right? And to get our beacon, we are going to have to fight the wither, which I'll be honest with you right now is something I've never done before. I've never had a need to with the way I play. But since we are being a little more aggressive with our builds, and since we're going bigger than I ever have before, I think it's necessary at this point. And I know there's some cheap ways to kill the wither, and I don't want to do that. Not my first time. My first time I want to be knocked down, drag out, no holds barred, fight to the death, you know? And along our journey, if we happen to stumble across any awesome resources, any biomes with awesome resources, such as this one right here with all these flowers, look at all that dye right there. That's so much dye. And also, in this area, we have a ton of gravel. So if we ever need gravel for anything, we have it at our disposal. So what I'm going to do right now is set up a Nether portal, and we'll come back later and we'll try to link this up with our home portal too. Fire, and we're active. We have our portal active, so we're going to go through real quick and get our coordinates in the Nether. Just so we know how to link everything up, where everything's going to be. That's so loud. I guess, you know, I think what I might actually be able to do is use our overworld coordinates and divide them by 8. But, you know, we just did this, so that's fine. That's so loud. I'm going to try to keep the portal filming to a minimum. Oh, this biome is pretty cool. Literally. It's suited to the season. In real life, it's wintertime right now, so maybe we can do something around here. Let's head up to the top of this mountain real quick, and we'll see how this is looking. If there's like anywhere in particular in this biome that would be awesome for a battle. Oh, that's beautiful. Maybe on that frozen river right there. This little area right here might make a nice little arena. It's surrounded on all sides. Ooh. I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Look at that right there. Maybe that over there. Let's head over there real quick. I mean, this would look so epic, but it's so small, and I don't think I can, in good conscience, let all these resources just get destroyed. I don't think I can do that. It's so small. There's so few. There's so little. One more obsidian, and boom. All right, so this is how we're going to actually get back. So let's head through. So this brought us to like right over a cool little Nether fortress. And one thing we do need to scout for is a location for our wither skeleton farm, because we are going to need those wither skulls. So I noticed this area is surrounded by lava, which means there is a chance that we will not end up in our ice spikes biome. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to do our tunnels through the Nether ceiling. So we'll go ahead and pillar up here into the ceiling, and then we can just use our overworld coordinates divided by 8 to determine the location of our portal, which should be right in here. Excuse me. Let me get this guy out of my way. He's kind of impeding my block placement. All right, so let's go ahead and make our portal, and this should hopefully take us back to our ice spikes biome. Let's see. So loud. All right, yes, here we are. Awesome. And that means we can go back to the Nether and destroy our old portal. And that may be easier said than done because we have all the... No. I have fire protection on our armor. I don't know if that's enough to survive a lava bath. We need to get over there. Come on. I'm just going to take a moment to reflect on all the things I did wrong and how lucky I am to have survived that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and encase myself here in Netherrack, and then we'll go ahead and break this portal. And there is something else I wanted to check out real quick before we head home. So we found this cool little mesa, not too far from where that portal teleported us, and while I don't think it wins our epic battle location prize, I am going to take a little bit of this place home with us. Alright, so you see here this little tunnel we've carved through the Nether ceiling, which leads to all our portals, which means we can get around very quickly. For instance, this one leads to our ice spikes biome, where I'm going to grab some packed ice real quick before we connect this all to our portal back home. And I think I'll mostly just pull resources from the edge of the biome so it doesn't mess up the scenery too much, you know? Alright, so we've carved our tunnel all the way back to where I think home should be. We'll find out in just a minute, so let's go ahead and set up our portal right here. Go ahead and build this up with the last little bit of obsidian we have. And let's light it. And here we go. Come on, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yes! Yes. Alright, so we made it. We made it back home. That's awesome. Alright, so on to today's project. As you may have already guessed from the title of the video, today's project is our slime farm. And the quest for the beacon is, I'm going to call that Phase 3 of Project Altered Beast. So in addition to the beacon itself, we need blocks to create the base of the beacon. Diamonds are obviously out of the question at this point. Gold is in short supply too. Iron might be doable if we did a ton of mining, but we need iron to use elsewhere in our builds. So that leaves us with my base block of choice, which is emeralds. And the slime farm right here is going to be part of a long-winded process to get plenty of emeralds for our beacon. This is step one. Now, obviously, since we don't have the beacon, we're not going to do the whole slime farm today because that's the whole reason we want to get the beacon. We're just going to do maybe 2 levels of it today. So what we should probably do first before we get started digging is clear out this cave area that's directly behind our slime farm right here. Alright, jump ahead. It's been pretty uneventful so far. We did find some pretty... Excuse me? That's what you get. Alright, so we still got to clear out that area up here. But we did find some pretty cool stuff. We found some emeralds and stuff that we still have to go collect. But I think for the most part, this area is pretty safe. It's pretty well lit. Alright, so we got that lava source taken care of. We need to clear out this area, which is dangerous. No, I hate fire. Why is there so much fire in this episode? Alright, let me get out of here. I need out. Out. Alright, where did you go? There you are. Alright, be gone. Okay, so, go away. Alright, so, no, stop it. Why are there so many? Oh, I have an idea because I still hear them. I have an idea what might be up here. Typical. Alright, so light it real quick. Alright, we might have a use for this. Then again, it might be too close to our slime farm. Go away. Alright, so let's finish getting this area lit up. Alright, so we might have a use for the zombie spawner. If it's not too close to our slime farm, we'll have to check the coordinates and see if it's going to overlap. Hopefully it doesn't, but we'll see. That's for a later date. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this area cleared out, and I'll meet you back at the slime farm. So I'm going to go ahead and start digging out a little trench right here. It's going to be about 4 blocks out from the sides of our slime spawning platforms. And that's going to be 3 blocks for magma cubes and 1 block for whatever type of wall we put in. And since this is going to take me a while, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is put on our mining music, and we'll do this next section in a time lapse. Alright, so what I kind of want to do right here is I want to find the edge of our spawning platform, and we're going to put our 3 magma blocks across like that, and we're going to run some rails under them. And we're only going to run one track the whole way around and have our minecart go around once, because I'm trying to conserve on iron. We do have plenty of it, but there's other stuff I want to use it for. It's already allocated to other stuff, so we don't have a whole lot allocated to this project. Ignore this netherrack right here. This is just for demonstration purposes. What we're going to do to get our item over that last block is just use a little water stream that's going to push it towards the end there. And our hopper minecart will collect it through the full block, the full magma block. So yeah, that's the basic plan. I should probably take off my Frostwalker boots if I'm going to be messing around with water. Alright. Alright, so right now this is just a little temporary unloading station right here, which I'm going to use for testing purposes and also to collect any slime balls we happen to get during the construction of this project. It's not going to stay here, so I'm not going to focus on that really at all. I am under siege right now. Where's my sword? I need a weapon. I need to keep a weapon in my hotbar. Alright, go away. Go away. I said go away. Alright. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and lay down the rest of this track, and we're going to circle around our whole slime farm, and I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. So I tried to be pretty conservative with the placement of our powered rails, just so we didn't use too much of them. You know, there's other stuff we want to use this for, so I'm trying to be as conservative as possible. So I'll go ahead and get these powered on, and we'll give it a trial run, and hopefully it works. Alright, so we got our hopper minecart on the track. We're going to test out our unloading and collection system real quick. So what I want to do is I have 17 slime balls, and we're just going to throw them all on this magma cube right here. Let me just go ahead and do this. Alright, so there's some on the track there. It'll pick those up as well, but you know, I'm mainly concerned with it picking up those ones right there, which it did. So our chest is empty. So that should bring them all the way back around any minute now, and it should empty all 17 of them into the chest. Let's see. Alright, so our unloading system seems to be working. And it got all of them. Alright, awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and put our magma blocks in there, and yeah, we'll do another trial run after that. I keep saying magma cubes. They're magma blocks. I'm aware of that. It's just, words are hard. Alright, so this is looking pretty epic right now. This isn't going to be the most efficient slime farm ever. I'm aware of that. The first slime spawning layer isn't down far enough to fit like the optimal number of ooh, okay, so that works. Yes. Alright, so proof of concept on the magma blocks at least. And we'll see if it's still as efficient once we get the water over it. So magma blocks are hot, right? So it stands to reason I could put some ice cubes along the edge right here, like every couple spaces, and they should melt, right? Maybe? I don't know. We'll circle around the whole thing, and if not, we'll give it some help. Alright, so I guess not. So we'll go ahead and break them. And like I was saying, this isn't going to be the most efficient slime farm ever, because the first spawning layer is going to be this layer above our water source, because I couldn't put the water source like right on the magma blocks because it would evaporate. So that means it won't be able to fit as many spawning platforms in, and since I'm not going to dig through the surface, it also won't be opened up to the sky, which will also affect efficiency. But I think having these 3 chunks going up, maybe another 3 to 6 layers, will probably give me more slime than I'll ever need. Alright, so we ran into a little snag right here, and let me get some of this netherrack out for demonstration purposes. If we throw it in the water right here, you'll see that it instantly gets picked up by the minecart. But if it somehow manages to make it all the way to the corner right here, you'll notice that the minecart does not pick it up when it goes around. So, how we're going to remedy that is we're just going to put a sign in right about here. And, let's see, maybe right there. And you'll notice that did not get picked up, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that real quick, and then we will throw some more in. And that what would have made it all the way to the corner now only makes it about halfway through the block, which means that when the minecart comes back around, it should pick it up. Any minute now. Alright, there it goes. It got it. So, and like over here, this doesn't seem to be a problem. Like it picks this up like instantly like that. So, but I think what I'm going to do is just play it safe, and I'm going to go ahead around the whole thing and just put in signs along the edges of all our walls here. Alright, so we have all our signs in place. Now I kind of want to give a little test run with the actual slimes. So I think what we might do is pop up here just a little bit. We'll make ourselves a little platform so that way they don't straight up attack us. And we'll go ahead and let some out. Alright, so let's see. We'll go ahead and break you. And we'll let this guy fall in the water and we'll see if he gets taken out by the... He does. He gets taken out by the magma blocks. Awesome. So the water doesn't affect it too much, it doesn't seem. So let's try one of the big ones. Let's go ahead and... Hello. Let's go ahead and break this right here, and we'll see if we can let one of the big ones out. He might need some help. Alright, come on. Oh, you are tall, aren't you? Oh, okay, we have a lot of them. They're just... Okay. Alright, so they're jumping a lot because I think they're really mad at me. But, you know, the ones that aren't able to get out do seem to be getting pretty much destroyed by our magma blocks, so that's a good sign. So the water's not going to affect it too much, and I think, yeah, we're good. Oh, and if the slimes are being super loud, I apologize for that. I try to keep the volume kind of low, but I don't want it to be like deathly silent, so I'm not sure how that's going to translate to the actual video. I'm not sure how critical it is to have mending on our pickaxes since we can always buy more from our toolsmiths, and we have so many different enchanting books from our fish farm that we can just make more pickaxes whenever we feel like. But yeah, I need to repair this, so back to work. So as far as the borders of our spawning platforms and our walls go, I was going to try to do andesite the whole way around, polished andesite, but thinking about how much we have to do, it's going to be way too expensive. So I think we're going to supplement by doing andesite in between various spacings of stone bricks. So I'm going to go ahead and get these borders in place, and then we'll get started on our walls. Now, as far as our walls go, what I was thinking is where we do have the andesite, what we could do is we could put logs up there, and then in between over the stone bricks, we could have some spruce slabs. Yeah, maybe something like that. And then obviously this will be a log as well. And let's see what that looks like. I know you're going to be able to see through the spruce slabs. So I was thinking we could also maybe do something behind it. I don't want to... I considered using glass for a little while instead of slabs, but I don't think that really fits with the aesthetic we got going on down here. You might be asking yourself, what aesthetic is he talking about? It's in my head. It's in my head. But yeah, I was thinking maybe we could do some red behind here like this. So I grabbed this out as an example. We're not going to do any of this stuff right now, but maybe something like that in the future when we work on the aesthetic of the mine and of this whole area down here. But right now I'm just going to go ahead and get the logs and slabs in place, and that's all I'm worried about right now. Intruder! Alright. Alright, so we have 2 floors worth of walls in place, and I think we're going to go ahead and get started on the spawning platforms. So what I was thinking we could do is we could take our dark oak slabs and use our andesite as markers and just kind of crisscross our way over here. And we'll go the other direction as well. So we'll bring this down here, and where the dark oak slabs meet, what we're going to do is we're going to throw a pumpkin in there because that is a light block that slimes can spawn on. And in these open spaces in between, what we can do is we can put more spruce slabs in here like this. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of this whole floor, and we'll probably put on our music and do one last time lapse for this episode. All right, so I tried to point this out during the time lapse. I don't know if you caught it or not, but I made a little boo-boo right here. So as you can see, that does not match up. That does not line up. This went out one too far, and to fix it, what I have to do is move everything in one, which includes the wall, the magma blocks, the rail, everything. So I think that's going to be something I handle in between videos on another day because I am super tired and I've been at this way too long right now. But yeah, it's done. It didn't really seem necessary to put pumpkins in the floor right here, or jack-o'-lanterns. But let me fix that. These are purely decorative. I think when we do the other floors, we're going to do solid oak blocks or dark oak blocks. But yeah, it didn't really seem necessary to put jack-o'-lanterns in the floor here because the top floor lights up just fine. So we'll probably do lighting every 2 floors. But yeah, so now we should have a fully functional 2 layers of our slime farm done, which is 6 spawning platforms. Alright, so while we've been doing our thing, this little minecart has been doing his thing. He's been collecting everything that's dropped down there, which includes all the blocks I've broken and dropped in there, all the mob loot from all the mobs that have been spawning on us before we got everything lit up. I think I want to go ahead and make everything in here look a little prettier as well. So just give me one moment while we do that. Also, I'd like to see how consistently this thing brings back slime. Look at that. Yeah. Speak of the devil. So, maybe we'll wait for it to unload this and we'll let it go around one more time and we'll see if it's consistently bringing back slime on every pass, because if it is, that's awesome. This thing will be full in no time if that is the case. So there it goes, and we just have to wait for him to do his return trip. There's still a lot more to do, and we're not going to do like a full AFK test of it now because, I mean, this none of this is done. We still have a lot of work to do. All right, here we go. Yes, that is awesome. This chest is going to be full so fast. All right, you go, minecart. Now, a lot of the newer slime farm designs are kind of using iron golems to lure the slimes over the edge. I'm kind of banking on the fact that they can find the way themselves. So I'm just want to... All right, yeah, that works. That's good. All right, so we have the first 2 layers of our slime farm more or less complete, which will enable us to get started on our next project, next episode, which will continue Project Altered Beast Phase 3. And then we'll come back in here and we'll work on the slime farm some more at a later date. Right now, I just want to get a good start, and I think we got a solid foundation to build off of. And yeah, that's it for today. So if you like what you've seen so far, please feel free to like, share, subscribe. I just want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, I'm Lobo, and I'll see you guys later. So I know we already ended the video, but one thing I forgot to get was a screenshot, a nice little screenshot to use as a thumbnail for our video. So I'm going to try to lure this guy over here real quick and snap a picture of him. It did not work out how I wanted it to. Get off me now, feelings hurt. All right, let me get out of here. This did not work out. It wasn't worth it. Stop it. All right, so it wasn't worth it. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and call it. I'll find something. All right, guys, I will see you later. Hello.